Good afternoon. This is Brian Shannon from AlphaTrends.net. Today is Thursday, the 17th of April, 2008. And we saw yesterday's big rally. Today was digested very nicely by the market here as we saw the S&P 500 finish with a loss of 47 cents, or just about 1/3%. Again, the larger level of potential resistance and important area for this market is up at about 139.5 to 140. And, you know, it's looking like maybe we've got this inverted head and shoulders. I don't know if I've pointed this out before, but it looks like we could see a completion of that. Now, I think that the price objective of 126 up to 140, so 14 points added to that, would be a little bit aggressive, but you never know. So we want to take a look at the the overall larger downtrend. We have this trend line here. This could potentially be an area where this market continues to rally up towards 142 or so. And then again, we've got that declining 200-day moving average at about 145. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, you see yesterday that we cleared this recent area where we trapped all those sellers. And the market is now trying to make its way past this little level of resistance where it's had some trouble with near the 137 level. You can see that late in the day we had a run up towards there, but then it backed off a little bit. But still, clearly, we've got a very nice pattern here on this 5-minute time frame where we can see, actually even on the 1-minute time frame, that it was a struggle all day, but towards the end of the day, the buyers did regain control and broke past this what you could call a cup and a handle here, or maybe an ascending triangle, because we've got the second test of this trend line here. But regardless of what you want to call it, the important thing is that we saw a surge in buying on larger, a volume surge on the buying pressure, followed by low volume pullback, another surge in volume, and low volume pullback. So we saw a nice pattern here at the end of the day. Now, of course, we've got Google earnings after the close here very shortly, and we'll see how that affects the market for tomorrow. But for now, this market continues to display some good strength here. I think that as far as support goes, you want to look first at about this level here at about 135.60 or so. And then, of course, the 135 level is a much larger area where this market has fought a battle recently at the, again, the 135 area. So, the market acts good. And here we can see this, getting back up towards this level would maybe complete that right shoulder and pave the way for a higher high. We'll see. The IWM Russell 2000, we're down 55 cents in here today. Same type of pattern. I pointed this out in here yesterday as well. This big inverted head and shoulders pattern on this hourly time frame. When we look at the daily time frame, of course, we've got the important level at 73 is, again, the most important level where this market broke down from on the weekly time frame, and now the stock, this market has the potential to find resistance up there once again. So, the market is holding on to these gains nicely. We were down, like I said, slightly here today, but the 1-minute time frame is pretty neutral most of the day. You're looking at a 10-minute time frame. We can see that we've got some support down near this $70.20 level, and short-term resistance right up here at about 71.40 or so. I'm sorry, 71.30. So 71.30 right in here looks like short-term resistance. This market holds up good. If it breaks below this level here, then maybe you look for a test of that 69.50 level where the 5-day moving average is found. The the financials, XLF here. This market, continues to be stuck underneath this downtrend line, and we've got the declining 50-day moving average as well. So it's making some progress, but again, the bigger area here in the near term is, the bigger level of importance that is $26.20. If it can rally up to that, maybe it backs off a little bit down towards, even 25 wouldn't be a horrible thing, as this market might rebuild a little bit of energy for a break past that 26.20 level. And then we want to start to look at some of these, these highs in here on the daily time frame at about 27.40 or so. If it can break back above there, then we have the potential to see a little bit more of a rally develop in here. We've got support for this market, obviously, has been found at 24.40. So any breakdown of that level will be something to definitely keep your eye on going forward. The NASDAQ 100, this market was down just a dime today. It was, closed at 45.27. So nicely digesting the gains here, and we've got, again, the most important support area is this 43.50 level. Market bounced nicely from there. We've got the 10-day moving average above the 20, which is above the 50. They're all advancing, so it's looking like it becomes more likely that we get a test of that 46 level, breaking above 46. Then maybe we've got this longer-term downtrend line that could come into play, up near that 48 level, which is just below the area where we also see that declining 200-day moving average. Looking at a shorter-term time frame, you can see in here that we've got a little bit of support at about $45 a share. Had a little bit of trouble here just short-term at 45.5. Maybe the potential for a little bit of trouble there, and then at $46 a share. And by the way, I just paused the screen there because I wanted to show you Google. Google just reported earnings, and you can see here that's only 5 minutes after the market has officially closed, and this stock is trading up at $500. So here's the after hours action in this stock, and we can see a huge rally. This ought to be good for the market tomorrow. We'll see, but we've got Google now trading up at $500 a share. So things look like maybe they'll get off to a good start tomorrow if Google can hold on to their earnings.